Okay, we're back, and over a week ago, right? Articulate released AI assistant. So the Articulate AI assistant, and we did a video where we checked out its quiz making in Storyline and images and everything else. Now we're gonna look at Rise, and not only that, you're gonna get a double whammy on this one. Did I say double whammy? Yes, because you are going to get to compare Learning Studio AI with Articulate Rise and the Articulate Assistant AI stuff. So,
I warn you, for those of you that are picky.
this is going to be a first look into Rise with AI. Not that I don't know how to use Rise. A monkey can use Rise. But with AI, we'll see what it brings. First look though, so don't blame me if I'm fumbling around. Second thing is, you'll get to see Learning Studio. But if you want to see Learning Studio already and how it works, just go there to that video. Cool? All right, let's do it. Okay, so Articulate Rise. If you haven't heard of it, Articulate Rise is an amazing tool. It makes e-learning too easy, and therefore many of us that have experience don't like it, because obviously it's like, it's like a guitar player that is a really good guitar player, and then, there's someone there with their music pads playing music and making the same sounds. So yeah, it's kind of like that. So in this situation, we have a problem with Rise. But besides that, Rise is super easy to use. It's mobile and responsive, and it looks like an awesome website when you do the final product. You want to be able to run your Windows operating system inside your Mac. Why do you need two laptops? You don't need two laptops anymore. With Parallels, you can use Windows inside your Mac and not affect any of what you're doing. It all syncs together. You can sync files between operating systems. They share the file directory. It's pretty awesome. I'm telling you, this is something you want to check out. So no matter what, check the link in the description, because there are always offers running around, especially if you're running around Thanksgiving or anything else. Parallels is pretty awesome. One install, and it comes with a bunch of tools that you can use on your computer and make your life easier. All right, back to the video. So we're going to dive into it. I'm going to show you what it is and then see what capabilities we have with the Articulate AI assistant. Okay, so to get Rise, you need to go to articulate.com and check their products and stuff. They make Articulate Storyline, obviously, and Rise. One cool thing about the Articulate team is they take their time, they have refined their process, and they're thoughtful about what they do, is what I'm going to say. Why? Because they created this course in Rise to show you what the AI assistant does. So if you notice, the AI assistant is up here. I'm not going to hit that yet. We're going to preview this, show you what Rise looks like pretty much as you've seen before. But this is an actual course on using AI Rise. So apparently we can convert blocks. So that's a cool thing. It's a good feature. I don't know if that's AI, but maybe it is. All right. And then block generation. So we can actually generate blocks. Nice. We can write and edit in line, so they say. Awesome. Knowledge check generation. Okay, so that's the quiz making stuff we had before. So this is going to be run for a couple of other videos on this, I'm pretty sure. And image and stuff like that. So this one I'm really interested about. The only thing they didn't do, I guess, is add video. The same thing they did with Storyline. Doesn't generate video yet, but apparently that's down the roadmap, as it is called. All right. So let's have fun and check it by ourselves. And you're just gonna edit their own project, I'm thinking. Yeah, why not? So we got here how to convert blocks and do that. So if you notice Rise in the edit mode, works with little plus signs where you can add another element. This is an actual element. It's a text element. This is a header. And this is somewhat either, I'm thinking a GIF they put in there to show you the motions. All right, so this, if I click here, I'm adding a block. And then here now we got AI blocks. So AI blocks, we can go, which type of block you like me to generate an AI image, a summary, a magic text import. Okay. That should be interesting. Magic text import. I wonder how that works. Let me try that one. I think that would be a fun one. So magic text import. Import and transform your text into an interactive block. Okay. Let's do it. I don't know. The only thing tabs is probably the one interaction that kind of works out well. And and you paste the block content. Okay, so just the structure. Okay. All right, so that can work. I mean, the idea that I had was actually to upload a document, but that's what I was going in my head. Coming soon, sorting, flashcard, and knowledge checks. Okay, so we got the tab. I'm gonna find here quick write-up I did. Okay, I'm just grabbing some geeky stuff, some research stuff somebody else wrote. So I'm not even going to take credit for this, but here we are, and generate the block. Oh, wow. Okay. Boom. Didn't do anything in methods because there wasn't anything under the heading. All right, cool. So if you write your if you write your stuff in a Word document, then you can bring it in. All right, that can work. Then the other one we have in AI blocks, we'll have image generation, of course. The image is, all right, so we have the straw man sitting in an office desk in front of his computer. We have the different styles. You saw this in the other demo that I did recently, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to go with vector illustration on this one, aspect ratio. We're going to make it portrait. So we have some room on the left or right of it to work with it. And generate the image. Now this is the most impressive part of all that are done with AI, is the image stuff. It's super quick and can be accurate. Now I don't like the style because it's vector, no doubt it's vector, but it went a little cartoony for me. So if I don't want to have that, then we'll go to cinematic photo. Now look at the speed of this. All right, there we go. That's more my style there. So there we have the image we want. We can download it. We can put it in here and I can work with it. So this is image center. And then if you click on the left drop down, you can switch that to image and text, which was my plan. And then here I can add some text, right? So, Tom didn't know that email was a phishing attack. Uh-oh. All right, cool. So far you've seen there, Articulate Rise, what it can do. AI assistant blocks. You can actually import text directly, ask it to write text, and you can add images to it. Pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, there's some validity there or something. If in the workflow is what matters, I think. So let's take a look at Learning Studio AI in terms of course creation, because this AI, this Articulate AI assistant, is just an assistant for you to make a course. It's not making a course for you. So let me show you real quick. LearningStudioAI.com. So if you go to LearningStudioAI.com, you can go here and cyber security for office workers. How's that? Okay, so you enter just the subject and create the course. Now, this is an interesting approach. I know I heard that some other tools have created or gone to this, but so far, these are some of the best examples that I've seen. All right, so this took about a minute or so to create. Here is the course. If you notice, it looks very much like Articulate Rise in a way. You got your button here to get started. When we get started, it scrolls down. Phishing awareness for office workers. What is phishing? Phishing impacts for office workers. It wrote the whole course, and it looks pretty good. All you need to do here is just edit. Like maybe going in here and go, oh, yeah, well, this is not really what we want to say. Okay, change that. But besides that, you got everything here all down. So best practices for employees. So it explains what it is. It explains its impacts. Then it gives you some tips to use. And it has, it kept going here with 6 different sections. So you got practice at the top, the practical exercises, right? So identifying phishing emails. This exercise will be presenting a series of emails. Your task is to identify which emails are phishing attempts. Cool. So it does that, and then you have a wrap up. So if you want to edit, you go into edit mode here, and again, add all the other elements, such as images, video, audio, and things like that. So this uses AI to create the course shell and give you already good questions in many cases. The questions are well formulated. There's parallel form in many cases, although they're a little longer, the correct answers, but they're pretty equivalent. And the structure is well done. And then you have your wrap up, and then that's done. So interesting stuff on how AI is being used in these approaches. The main thing is this. So if you're using Articulate Rise, AI assistant has an additional cost, but is it worth it? That's what you got to try. I definitely think, again, I said it before, right now, the images and audio are winning for me. They save me quite a bit of time. The writing stuff is nice too. This Learning Studio AI has a lot of promise. However, it's not a main tool out there yet. And you have to learn a little bit more about it to figure out what it is. But it allows you to make this course this fast and publish it to SCORM directly, or export it to SCORM, so you can put it in an LMS. So in this case, Rise, the Articulate Assistant in Rise, is nice. I like it. I like the blocks. I like the idea. Once they incorporate video in there, it's definitely going to be a must-have. Video definitely is going to make a difference, because now you can enter a prompt and find stock video. It will find stock video for you directly without having to search against just Pexels or Unsplash or whatever. All right, that's it for me. Hope you like this one. Drop in the comments if there's anything else you want to look at for these tools and AI. We'll keep it going.